Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube. Here to help you break through fears? No, the ultimate manifesting channel. I'm changing it because we are now going past fear. I have my Breakthrough Fear e-course on landriaonkka.com. If you go down here, you can go check out my website and all of the courses and things I offer. And you can spend 6 months moving past all the blocks that stop you from manifesting the things that you desire, because those blocks are self-created. You're the only one stopping yourself from going into that amazing space. All right, so we're going to talk about manifesting constantly because that's all we're doing. I have a question for you today. Here we go. Advanced manifesting. This is our year 2019 because guess what? We're going into expansion after this. All right, so my question to you is, are you blaming the outside world ever for anything that's not going your way? I mean one thing. Is there one thing? That person is a problem. That job, that boss, my parents. Things don't work out for me. That person doesn't love me. That job was given to somebody else. What was supposed to be mine? Are you going into that? Oh, that is not low frequency, low frequency. So we must raise our frequency. And I'm having a big focus on that because when you go into the higher frequency, the blocks start to fall off. Because a high frequency person does not see problems. That's called awakening. You don't look at others as somebody who is an issue for you. That's the ego. And that's a low frequency. And you're down there with all the other egos. Greed, battling each other, you're wrong. They argue about politics and religion and everything else because they think they're right. That's just the ego. You're right for you. Why do you have to have other people believe what you do? And this is where the conflict happens within humanity, is that we separate ourselves. And there is no separation. We're one energy. When you tap into it on the highest frequency, up there in the higher frequencies, there's nothing but compassion, love, abundance, all these things, and a total acceptance of everything that happens here, even the challenges, because you see that they are all opportunities for you to spiritually grow. That's it. Are you seeing anything in the material world as a barrier or a problem to you experiencing joy, manifesting whatever you want? If so, you're the problem. You're the block. That's it. Nobody else is doing it. Nobody makes you think anything. You're creating your own story. And so if you think somebody else is the problem, you are looking to the material world, something outside of you, to please you, which means you don't believe you've created that. If you believe that there's anything out there or anyone that is a problem, or you resent, or you're jealous, or any issues at all, you absolutely are not tapping into your power. You're thinking that the material world affects you when it's the reverse. You're doing that. And in fact, those things that you find a problem are the very things you need to work on. And when you move past them and you realize that person isn't a problem, that boss isn't a problem, those wealthy people aren't a problem, I'm doing everything. And I'm seeing them as a problem, and they're not. My story about them is the problem, all right? And there aren't really any problems. Let's say challenges. It is an in-your-face cosmic telegram. Did you open your telegrams? If you've taken my course, my Breakthrough Fear course, you know what that is. Cosmic telegram is your message of what needs to change, what needs your attention. Sometimes they're amazing. They're wonderful. It's like, yay. Oh, wow, I'm in a higher frequency because abundance, wonderful things are happening. But most of them are, hey, this needs attention, and you're not opening the telegram because you think it's going to be bad news, and then it piles up. And what happens when things pile up? They block the door, and you can't open it. All right, so are you seeing anything at all? And don't say, well, no, but there's this one. No buts on my channel. No buts. Okay? If you see any person, situation, the world. Oh, it's always the world. You are the world. Get over it. All right? You're that powerful. You really are. You're off the freaking charts powerful. You're doing everything. Your thought. Because what you believe and think about a situation could be completely different than what I think and believe about the identical situation. And somebody could see it as something amazing, and you might see it as something horrible. And there you go. You create your reality. And it will continue to go into that reality with no judgment. The material world is created by you with no judgment. It's just energy. There's no somebody deserves this or you're being punished. That's not true at all. It's just reacting. It's allowing you to experience whatever you choose, and that's it. That's it. Don't create some big old story and stuff. We don't have those answers. There is no judgment in the energetic field, the quantum field. None. You focus, it's happening. This is how we're allowed to be assholes. The planet of assholes, this is how we've been allowed to. There's nothing judging and saying you shouldn't do this. It's saying, okay, go ahead. Go ahead and see what happens when you do that. And thus we've done it to each other, and then other people come in and exacerbate the situation. Like I said, don't be blaming Hitler. There's no World War II or anything if there wasn't people who went along with it. That's one person. What about the collective that went along with all those wars and all of those, since the dawn of time? You have to personally believe it to create it. So if you get groups of people that create it, then we've got big problems. Now, if you go groups of people that prayer and sending positivity, that has an equal effect. There's no power over each other. Negativity has no power over positive thinking. None. None. Get that out of your head too. You hold the power. All of it. Absolutely everything happening in your life isn't me doing it or her or him. It's you doing it. And whatever she or he does, whatever, is your opportunity and part of your journey to say, okay, what am I supposed to do with this here? Instead of, they're a problem. They're disrupting my peace. Nope, you're doing it. You're pulling in all the things that you need to continually evolve your frequency. Okay? Nothing's a problem. Nothing is a problem. No one is a problem. You're doing it. And when you stop seeing the material world as a barrier to what you desire, the gateways will open to you and miracles will happen. Get ready. Stuff will happen because all of a sudden, that frequency went up. You see everybody as something beautiful, just here experiencing their journey, evolving. Allow them to do that. If they want to be assholes, allow them to do that. All right? Do your best to contribute positively to this world and watch what happens. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Have your coffee and start manifesting amazing things. Namaste.